अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाह।
वालेकुम सलाम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातहू। क्या हाल है कबीर भाई?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
आप ये इस्तेमाल करते हैं जो मैं दिखा रहा हूँ इस वक्त पेज? कबीर भाई
जी जी,
आप ये इस्तेमाल करते हैं जो पेज में दिखा रहा हूँ इस वक्त?
ये पीडीएफ, ये असल में ना मैं पिछले दिन काफी बिजी था। मेरे बहुत सारे कोर्सेज चल रहे थे, तो मुझे ना कुछ ये चीजों का अंदाजा नहीं लगा। ये अगर ये मुझे भेज दें तो मैं इसको डाउनलोड कर लूं।
ये आपके पास है व्हाट्सएप के अंदर ना?
अच्छा, व्हाट्सएप में है। चले, मैं इसको डाउनलोड करूंगा।
अच्छा जनाब, जरा एक आध मिनट अभी जरा दें लोगों को आने में।
जी जी।
माशाल्लाह लोग आना शुरू हो गए तो ये लोगों ने गलत तो नहीं सुन लिया?
आज छुट्टी।
छुट्टी तो अगले हफ्ते से है।
हाँ, वो कई दफा हो जाती है मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम रहमतुल्लाह भाई, क्या हाल है?
الذين يؤمنون بما أنزل من قبلك।
भाई ये उर्दू में आपके लिए लेकर आया हूँ मैं।
सर आपने मुझे अंग्रेजी भी आती है।
मेरी मेरी अंग्रेजी खत्म हो
नहीं
जाती है आपको समझाते समझाते, तो मैं इसलिए उर्दू
नहीं
में।
नहीं नहीं ठीक है, आई एम जस्ट फाइन विद एनी ऑफ द टू। बस ये है कि वो उन लोगों पे होता है कि जो जिनको उर्दू नहीं आती है।
लेकिन उर्दू में थोड़ी बात भी अच्छी समझ आ जाती है ना। अच्छा जी, एक मिनट और दे देते हैं, फिर इंशाल्लाह स्टार्ट करते हैं।
अल्लाह अकबर।
ऑलराइट, ओके जी, नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिल करीम। औज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
सलाम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू।
Wa alaikum salam. Is my sound okay? Is it loud enough?
Yeah.
माशाअल्लाह, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
Okay ji. So inshallah today we are going to continue with Surah Al-Baqarah. And as you know, after this week we will take some time off. So inshallah we have a couple of classes this week, and I hope that you enjoy this. So, and it's not a burden. So inshallah we should have the same energy today as well. So let's do a quick review of what we have covered so far. So Surah Al-Baqarah is the second surah of the Quran, and the meaning is the cow. And with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alif Lam Mim. ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Alif Lam Mim. This is the book about which there is no doubt, a guidance for those conscious of Allah. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ. Those who believe in the unseen. وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ, and establish the prayer. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ, and out of what we have provided them, they spend. Okay. So today we are going to talk about وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ وَمَا أُنزِلَ مِنْ قَبْلِكَ وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ. So before we dive into this, let's look at these words. We basically know وَالَّذِينَ. Yes. وَالَّذِينَ is, how do we classify them? I think it's pretty quick now. That what is الَّذِينَ?
اسم موصولة
The Mawsula. Very good. And the wow here is?
حرف عطف.
Yeah. So, Brother Kabir, what is yu'minuna?
And those who believe is fail mazare.
Fi'l mudari. Okay, what is the family?
Amin.
Family name. Give me the family name. Okay, anybody else can give me the family? Brother Javed?
What do you mean by family name?
Like
the present tense, plural.
No, family of the verb, right? We've been talking about families for so long now.
It's verb. It's a verb.
Yeah, but what family it does belong to, right? How many families we have studied so far?
I don't care. Families.
6.
Anybody? 6. Sister Fazila, could you tell me what family this belongs to?
I'm not sure, but maybe Nasara. I'm just guessing.
Okay, and Nasara is one of them, but we've been talking about this, mashallah. In these verses, so far, we have come across yu'minuna, yunfikuna, then we had yu'minuna, right? So isn't this something we have been covering all along? Okay. If'al. Now, mashallah.
Yeah.
Finally is coming to you that it is Babe If'al. So again, when I'm asking you questions nowadays, basically, I know that you know the meaning of this thing. But what is my intent? In Arabic language, we have learned 3 basic things. Ism, the harf, and the fail. Correct? So you should be able to pick it up quickly. Okay, allazina, ism, and then more specific, ism mawsula. Now, is it ism mawsula? Then what should come after this?
Sila.
Sila. And allazina, is it plural or is it singular?
Plural.
So the next word is letter ba, and there is the letter ma. So it becomes bima. Now, what is the meaning of ba here? Is a preposition, correct?
In,
What is that
yeah,
ba?
in
Preposition. That
preposition.
means what? Now, where is the what coming from? From ma.
Ma,
So
ma.
ma is also known as, what is
No,
also
negative.
ma? In this situation, ma, I told you in the last lecture that ma is also one of isme موصول. Ma is also a isme موصول. If you didn't get it last time, inshallah, I'm repeating myself. Now, what is unzila?
Verb.
Verb. Very good. Now, when we know verbs, what are the two different kind of verbs we have?
Madi and Mudari.
Madi and Mudari. Very good job. When we learn Madi and Mudari, by default, which voice we learn first?
Active. Mazi.
Active voice.
Active.
I mean, in Madi, yes, either whether it's Madi or Mudare, when we are dealing with the verbs, we have the active voice and we have the passive voice. Yeah.
Majhul and maruf.
Maruf is active, or Malum active, and
Majhul.
Majhul is passive.
Passive.
Passive means unknown. What is unknown in the Majhul? What is unknown in the Majhul? What are we?
File.
The file. The file is something we don't know, or we don't want to know the file, because that is the purpose of majhul. So is this a madi? Is this a mudare active voice or passive voice?
Active.
Yes, sentence.
Passive.
This
Passive
is
voice.
passive
Majhul.
voice. How do we say? Because it says unzila. One of the to find out about the majhul, it is usually started with the dhamma, unzila, and it is mazi, by the way. Okay, it's sent down. Ilaika. Who can tell me what ilaika is?
Jarul Majrur.
Jar al-majroor, it has ilay, and then there is a zamir here.
Pronoun.
Attached.
Wallazina, and it is continuing from the previous verses. These are the qualities of the people who believe, or the muttaqeens, and they also believe in what was revealed towards you and what was revealed min kablika, that whatever was sent down from before you. Get it? Okay. So wabil akhirati. So wabil akhirati, meaning and, because of the letter ba, is and in the after whom they yukinun,
They
firmly believe.
firmly.
They have the yaqeen. Have you heard the word yaqeen? So the people who have the yaqeen, they are known as yukinun. What are they known? Yukinun. So this is the words we're going to talk about. Now let's look at the, before I do that, let me take you to my paper, and let's see if I can make it bigger. Okay, so if we go about this, the letter waw is harf ataf. Allazina isme mawsool. Yes, can you see that it is a isme mawsool? Allazina is a isme mawsool. Yu'minuna, it is the fail plus the file. In yu'minuna, what is the file? So it's right here.
Majhul.
Yes, it's yu'minuna. Yu'minuna is the combination. Okay, so can I say that this one word itself is a verbal sentence?
Yeah.
Why? Because it has the fail and the file. Okay. That is what I am asking you to start using your knowledge, that these verses are not coming for the first time in front of you. we have been dealing with, especially from Surah Al-Baqarah, from the very first verse, we have been dealing with this. There is a lot of allazina in the first 4 or 5 verses. So yu'minuna is fail plus file hum. So in one shot you say, okay, what do I know about yu'minuna? It's a fail mudari, okay, it's for the masculine, it's the third person, right? And it's a plural. And you get that information from this one word?
Yeah.
Okay. So yu'minuna is so many things I told you already. Then I know that another, let me refresh your memory. In the verb, if the silah is the combination 1 or 4, what is so special about these two siga? Let's write down, refresh our memory. We start from the Madi. Okay. Siga number 1, the pronoun is huwa, which is male. Yes. And number 4 is hiya, or hiya, which is female.
She.
Now, we said when we have a combination of fail plus file, the fail could be visible, or the file could be visible, or it could be hidden. Yeah. Do you remember this part?
Yes.
Okay. So when the file is visible, the only two pronouns allowed is either huwa or hiya, for male and for female. But other than that, the pronoun is hidden. Is hidden. Yes. So over here, is it 1 or 4? Can you see yu'minuna? It's not 1 or not 4. It is number 3. Yu'minuna is number 3. That means the file is hidden inside here. Remember? And even last time I said that we have to eliminate the alamat mudare and the waw and una, then you would know that this is the first siga. So what is the pronoun here? Hum. Because is it plural?
Yeah, plural.
Is it male?
Yeah.
If it was female, then it would have been hunna here. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is bima? We talked about it, that letter ba is harf jar, and ma, because of harf jar, will become majroor. But ma itself is isme موصول, because we said ma is also in the category of isme موصولة. Okay. Unzila is majhul. We already talked about that, right?
Yes.
Now, what is the pronoun in this one?
He.
He.
Huwa. Is he. Very good. So is nazala is the fail, right? And when is unzila, it also fail. But what is the zamir here? Huwa. In a majhul, what do we call the file?
Naib file.
Naib file. You see that? I have the naib file here. But because why can't we call it a file?
It's not the actual file.
It's not the actual file, right? Because that is the whole idea about majhul, that the file is supposed to be unknown, correct? But do we need a file to have a verbal sentence?
Yes.
Yes.
So in that case, we call the zamir naib file, or the file is known as the naib file. We cannot just call him file. We have to say this is a deputy file. Got it? Okay. Ilayka. Ilayka. Meaning this is
Towards
also,
you.
this is jar majroor, because we know ilay is jar and ka will be majroor, right? So we can say jar majroor. Are you able to recognize all this? without me telling you every time. Now, how many people at least got the idea right away that what I'm talking about?
Yes, alhamdulillah. I did.
Okay.
Yes.
So now what you need to understand here is that if this is موصول, then we need to find its silah. Okay. And again, we also know that if this is موصول, then we need to find silah.
Silah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at this word unzila ilayk. Okay. What do we look at? Unzila ilayk.
Unzila.
Yeah. Unzila ilayk का मतलब हुआ sent down towards you. Sent down towards you or to you. Send down to you or send down towards you. Because ilayka mean to you. Now unzila is because of majhul, it is sent down towards you. If you add the ma in front of it, then what happens? Ma unzila ilayk. Ma here is either you can use the word what or which. Yes. If I add ma in front of unzila ilayk, the translation changes. What is sent down towards you? Are you with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, before this verse, we have the yuminuna, right? When you have yuminuna, you're saying they believe, but then you have to say they believe in what or on what. Remember in the previous verse we said yuminuna bil ghaib. So there was the letter ba. So we had to say they believe on or they believe in the unseen. So there over here, if I add the letter ba before the ma, then it means in which is sent down towards you, which is the Quran. Do you see what am I trying to do here? Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, let's take this verse again. Okay. I hope I can show you this. Can you see my screen? Okay, let's see. Okay. So if allazina is, I'm not gonna put the haraka, so you know what I'm talking about, right? So this is ism mawsool. Agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I need to find? Sila. Yeah. So I need to find sila. And sila is normally a verbal sentence.
Verbal sentence.
Yeah. So if I look at yuminuna,
Is a verbal
that
sentence.
means I have failed.
And file.
So far, I got my condition met for a verbal sentence. Agree? Yes. Now,
Yes.
right? Yuminuna, I got my verbal sentence. Then I have bima. So bima becomes jar majroor. Yes. In a verbal sentence, the jar majroor is known as
Muta'alliq.
mutalik. And mutalik what? Fail.
Yeah.
Because I need to say those who believe in what, and the more information is coming. Now think about this. It's jar majroor, but now isn't it ism mawsool again? Because if you just look
Yeah.
at ma, is it ism mawsool? So do I need to find sila?
Yeah.
Yes. So look at this. Zila
إليك.
ilayka. Yeah, meaning fail plus file, right? What is the file here? Whom? Ilayka is jar, majroor. Is it mutalik?
Yes.
And this whole thing is a verbal sentence.
الصلة.
So that's our sila number 2 for the bima. Sisters, are you with me? Sister Zahra,
Yes, yes, I'm listening.
do you follow this logic, what we are doing over here?
Yes.
Okay. Sister Fazilat,
Yes, I'm listening too.
okay. But do you follow the logic? Does it make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So,
I'm not just familiar with the Arabic words for sentence. I know more in English, but I can get, like
okay.
that.
So, isme mawsool mean the relative noun.
Okay.
Relative noun, and sila is the part which comes. So, for example, if I say al-lazina, right?
Yes.
So, al-lazina is doubtful or it's not very clear. Al-lazina mean those who, right? If I say those who, and then I went quiet, what's going to happen in your mind? You're gonna say, who are you talking about?
Yeah.
So you see that I have left you in the darkness. I have left you with this doubt in your mind that what is he talking about? If I say, oh, those who, and then I went quiet. So that doesn't make you comfortable from the meaning perspective. So I need to tell you those who which believe in Allah or those who XYZ. So that part which explains, which takes the unclarity this from away from the lazina is the sila. Sila mean और उर्दू में हम सिला किसे बोलते हैं? When you do something and we reward you for that, that is the sila of your deed. Like whatever you did, we say इसका हमें सिला मिलेगा, right? हम बोलते हैं अगर हम अच्छा काम करेंगे तो हमें उसका सिला मिलेगा, right? So there is also conditional. So al-lazina by itself doesn't make the sentence complete. You have to bring the sila part in to make it complete or take the uncertainty or the suspicion away. So, or make it clear. And that part is normally a verbal sentence. Making sense?
Yes.
And that is why we have been talking about what a verbal sentence is. A verbal sentence could be a fail plus file. And if there is a jar majroor, then it becomes a mutalik. Mutalik mean that it is giving me some additional information about the fail. Yeah? Okay. So mutalik, that is the part I was going to talk about. Okay, let's go back to our Quran and let's talk about that for a second. Okay. So what happens here? And those who believe in what is sent down to you, that means the people, muttaqeen are those people who believe in the Quran, which was sent down to you, but they also believe in what was sent down before you, mean in the Bible and in the Torah and the other books. And what is their one more characteristic they have? وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ. And in the hereafter, they firmly believe. Is that making sense? Okay. So now look at this part. Now look at this big picture. Can you guys see this clearly or should I make it a little bit bigger for you?
Yeah.
Okay. So now think about this. Isn't this sentence coming from the previous? We saying Allazina, Allazina.
Yes.
Like every sentence is Allazina because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is describing the characteristics of the Muslim. So here Allazina or the waw is the harfe ataf. So what is before the harfe ataf? Matuf. We talked about that previously, correct? So allazina is the relative pronoun and yu'minuna is the fail plus file and bima is jar majroor. And also look here, ma is also relative pronoun. I told you that ma is also ism mawsool. Okay, then unzila is the verb, and inside the unzila, the huwa pronoun is hidden. So it is the file, but because of its majhul, it is known as the naib file. Right? Ilayka is jar majroor, and look what it says, mutalik over here. Mutalik what? Mutalik about unzila. Yes? Okay. And this is verbal sentence, and this is the verbal sentence. So it becomes, all of this becomes the silah of the allazina. And this becomes the silah of the ma. Brother Kabir,
Yes.
do you follow this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
For every mawsool, there will be one silah. Yeah? Like if there is another mawsool, then it will be attached to the another one. Yeah, like
Yes.
wallazina minuna,
Yes. Every most.
and the other one is for bima. Yeah, like it
So,
will be separated down.
yeah, multiple. So every time you find a ism mawsool, then it has its own silah.
Its own
Right.
silah.
Okay. And the combination of them can become something else. Like for example, if you look at it, there is a wow here and there was a wow before. So I don't want to complicate things, so I'll just leave it to this simple thing. So let's look at words. And again, Sister Fazilat, whatever I said in Arabic, or use the Arabic jargon, all the English pronunciation or the names are given here. So conjunction or conjunction is known as waw, which is harfe ataf. Conjunction means to connect two things, right? Relative, the short for relative is rel, and it's called relative pronoun. Relative pronoun means isme mawsool. And look at the Arabic names are given here as well. Yeah, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So then yuminuna here is faila mudare, and this is third person. It's masculine. So what is the meaning of third person, Brother Javed?
Ghaib.
Five, mashallah, you remembered from last time. Brother Abrar, what is masculine?
Sometime I remember it.
Okay. Brother Abrar, what is masculine? Masculine means muzakkar. Muzakkar. Right? Plural, brother, sister Zahra, plural.
Jamha.
Form 4, brother Kabir.
Form 4.
You said it earlier.
Yeah, infal.
Ifal.
Ifal. Yeah, ifal.
Sister Kabir, what is the imperfect verb?
Fa'il. Fa'il.
No. Imperfect verb.
Majhul.
No.
Mudari.
Mudari.
So keep these things in mind, guys. We cannot move forward without it. Some of it is okay. Again, bima is the preposition and the jar majroor, but it's also starting with the isme mawsula. Unzila, third person masculine, singular, form 4, also from babe ifal, and it is the passive perfect verb. What is it? Passive. Okay, ilayka again. The preposition and the pronoun is ka. What does the ka mean? You. Single or plural?
Single.
If I want to say it to all of you, there will be
Ilaykum.
alaykum, mashallah.
Alaykum.
So now look at the next page. Again, bima is majroor, and this wama unzila wa min qablik. That did we read that so far? That they also believe in what was sent down before you. Min is from. Qabl, what is qabl?
Before.
Before. And ka, you. Meaning all the books which were sent down before you, they also believe in that. Got it? Okay. So anything which comes with the wow is known as matu.
Matuf.
Okay. Ma here is the ism mawsula, so we have to find a silah. So over here, all of this given in front is the verbal sentence, which is the silah for this ma. Can you see that now? Can you see that how this thing is broken down into things?
Yes.
Okay. Now, unzila again, why are we calling knife file?
Passive.
Passive. Very good. Now, there is one more concept here. I need to talk about that for a second. Okay. You see there, you have majroor. The min is majroor.
Yes.
Because min is jar, right? Harf jar.
Yeah, Harfish.
So when there is min, then qabl will become majroor.
Qabli.
Qabli will become majroor. Okay. So I need to talk about that. Let me write this down on a piece of paper and then we will talk about it. And that also should help you with some information. Okay. So let's look at my camera. Do you see my camera now?
Yes.
So if we take min qablika, and let's break it. Min we cannot break, but qabl we can go like this.
Qabl, ka.
And then qabli plus ka. Yeah. So you can see that this is a harf jar. Agree with me?
Yes.
The preposition.
Yeah.
And the meaning is?
From.
Yeah. Now anything which comes after the preposition by default it goes into
Majroor.
majroor, right? What is majroor? Which is the thing which has status of
Kasra.
jar, which is kasra. Yeah.
Yes.
So if we just look at min and qabli, we know that this is jar majroor. Agree?
Yes.
But now look at qablika itself. So qabl means before. Yes.
Yes.
And then the ka means you,
You.
and it's a pronoun, right? It's meaning before
You.
you. Does that make it mudaf mudaf ilayh?
Yes.
How many people agree with me that this is mudaf mudaf ilayh?
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, it is.
Yes. So because why is it mudaf mudaf ilayh?
Because
Qabl is known as zarf. What is zarf? You know what zarf is?
Zarf
Zarf
makan.
is, there is zarf makan and zarf dukan.
Zarf zaman.
Zama.
Zarf makan and zarf dukan, nobody laughed. So that means you guys not even listening to me. Zarf makan and zarf zaman, meaning place, time. Okay. Is qabli is some reference to the time?
yes.
Yes.
Yes. So this is zarf. Okay.
Zarf zaman.
Yes. And in order for mudaf mudaf ilayh, if you have zarf, then the next thing come after it is mudaf ilayh. Meaning zarf could also be mudaf before you. So qablika is mudaf mudaf ilayh. Okay. Let's talk about another thing. We have jumla. Yes. And then we say there is something called shibu jumla. What is shibu jumla? How many jumlas we have?
Late and incomplete.
Ismi and
उसमें
Yeah.
Yeah, and failure.
failure and
falia. Ismiya mean
Start with noun.
nominal sentence, and this is verbal sentence.
Verbal sentence.
Okay. Shibu, in English, shibu means similar. Or another word, I can say like. Shibu is like a shabi, किसी की छवि होना या shabi होना, meaning
Image, yeah.
it is like a jumla. So in plain English will be similar or like a sentence. And it also has two kinds. Zarf, jar majroor. Making sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So in this situation, we had jar majroor and we also had zarf, and then zarf also act as mudaf. So anything which will come after zarf will be the mudaf. In this case, the mudaf ilayhi is the ka. Fawqa.
Above.
Above. Okay, what is tahta?
Under.
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 Niche.
Wara.
High.
Behind.
Behind.
Amama.
Before. Front.
Before or front, right? Imam. Okay, all these words are zarf. And they, when anything which comes after them is mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Any questions, guys?
So sorry, mudaf mudafile. The before is mudaf and then ka is the mudafile.
Yes, yes. So, yeah, that's what we are saying, because
Okay.
qablika mean before you,
Okay.
or before of you, because anytime there is of, we know that that is a indication of mudaf mudaf ilayh,
And
right?
what will be the example of makan? Zarf makan, right?
Brother Fawad, your sound is a little bit not very clear. I don't understand.
Example of makan. Zarf makan.
Makan. Say
Is
makan.
fawqa, tahta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are makan, right? Because these are like talking about a place. Fawqa,
Yes.
above you, tahta, below you. So that is the makan. And zaman is this qabla, ba'da, baina. Okay, this is another thing you guys have to look at. So if you don't have any question, then can I ask you questions? Who's ready for my
Right.
question? Why? Who said why?
No, I said try.
मैंने कहा ये कह रहा है कि मुझसे क्यों पूछ रहा है भाई? अच्छा नहीं पूछता भाई.
जावेद भाई से तो कोई पूछ नहीं सकता. जावेद भाई.
हाँ, जावेद भाई से तो वैसे भी नहीं पूछ सकते हम कुछ. अच्छा. Okay, so I have this book and I want to go over in Urdu also a little bit so that you guys can get a better picture of the verses. So Sister Zara, please
Yes.
play along with us. All the words I'm going to say, you already know the meanings. So it may be a review for you. Okay.
Inshallah.
وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ وَقَبْلِكَ. और वो लोग जो ईमान लाते हैं उस पर. So this bima is उस पर. The letter ba is par. जो आपकी तरफ नाजिल किया गया. Because we are talking about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we are talking out of respect. आपकी तरफ नाजिल किया गया और जो आपसे पहले नाजिल किया गया. ठीक है? When you have this किया गया, that is mean is majhul.
Majhul.
उसने नाजिल किया मारूफ, उस पर नाजिल किया गया तो वो मजहूल. बात समझ में आई? कि वो काम उसके ऊपर किया जा रहा है. एक में वो खुद काम कर रहा है और एक में काम ऊपर से हो रहा है, उसके ऊपर हो रहा है. लेटर वाव इज हरफ अतफ मीनिंग और, बिकॉज इन इंग्लिश वी से वाव इज एंड उर्दू उसमें हम कहते हैं और. अल्लज़ीना इसमें मौसूल जमा मुज़क्कर, वो लोग जो, right? So those who, how do we translate in English अल्लज़ीना? Those who, right?
Also.
So yu'minuna is fail mudare because it is for future tense, jama muzakkar ghaib, and the amana yuminu is the pattern for madi and mudare. What is the madi pattern? Amana. What is the mudare pattern? Yuminu. What is the masdar?
Yu'minu.
Imanan or iman.
Imanan.
If'al. उसका मतलब क्या हुआ? ईमान लाना. And the people who yu'minuna mean वो ईमान लाते हैं. They believe in. Yes. English में जब translation करेंगे तो हम कहेंगे they believe in on what was revealed on you and also what was revealed before you, जो आपसे पहले नाज़िल किया गया. So unzila फेल मादी मजहूल वाहिद मुज़क्कर, अंजला मादी pattern, yunzilu mudare pattern, masdar is inzalan. Is inzalan same thing as if'alan? Yeah, so it is also if'al. उतारना, नाजिल करना, उतारा गया, नाजिल किया गया. Got it? तो उर्दू में थोड़ा सा आपको हो सकता है you understand better. Okay? Ilayka is ila and then ka. Yeah? You see that? So ilayka is basically this part here. Okay? So ila is harf jar, meaning is letter and is jar, and then ka is the zamir and it's majroor. And I can tell you that alhamdulillah you know all this jargon because we have been using both jargons while we were studying this. Okay? So the next verse is, if you look at the next verse, وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ, और वो आखिरत पर यकीन रखते हैं. Okay, so let's take a look at one of our nice tools we introduced last time, which is this one. And for the benefit of Sister Zahra, this will be really helpful. So وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ bima unzila. Let's look at unzila because we know what yuminuna is. So you can say unzila is from the pattern if'alun. Sister Zahra, are you with me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. So anzala, yunzilu, anzil, munzil, munzal, inzalun. What did we learn about the families? That we need to know some basic information, that what is the Madi pattern, what is the Mudare pattern, Amr, which is imperative, and then we need to know Ismul Fa'il, that if there is an actor, what will be the name of that actor? In this case, the actor will be Munzilun. Munzilun. What is Munzilun? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is the one who sent down the Quran, and who is the Munzal? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because it was revealed on him. If we are going to put this into context, and when we are talking about that verse, Munzil was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Munzal was Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because he got it, Allah sent down, and it was sent down on Rasulullah. And the action was Anzala Yunzilu, that he brought it down. Okay, is that making sense, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
And this was the Salasi Mazid family, and this is the Salasi Mujarrad. If you use these root letters, which is Noon, Zal, and Lam, then it will be Daraba Yadribu. What will it be? Daraba Yadribu. And in Madi it will be Nazala, from Anzala, it will be Nazala, and Yanzilu. Mudare in Fail Ifal is always start with the Dhamma. We talked about that last session. Okay, so look at another verse with the example of Daraba Yadribu. Huwallazi ja'ala ash-shamsa di'a'an wal qamara nuran wa qaddarahu manazila. वही है जिसने सूरज को जगमगाया और चांद को चमकता बनाया और इसकी मंजिलें मुकर्रर कर दी. So this manazila is also coming from the same root words. Okay. There is another pattern, taf'il. Did we talk about taf'il?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, it will become nazzala because we know that in bab taf'il there is a shadda. So it gives more strength, more firmness in the meaning. Nazzala. Yeah. And yunazzilu, same thing. You see that in the pattern of Madi, there is a extra shadda, and in yunazzilu there is a shadda, right? What is the amr? Nazzil and munazzil ism al-fa'il and munazzal ism al-maf'ul. Tanzilun. Okay. Now, what is the difference between anzala and tanzilun or inzalun? Over here, it was inzalun and tanzilun. In this tanzilun, there is a routine. There is meaning. There is a what do you call? There is an organization. Meaning, he did not just send one thing and then forgot about it. No, the Quran was revealed in 23 years in a very
Systematic.
in an organized fashion, right? Like when you say talim, can you have talim by only going to grade 1, or you have to go from grade 1 to grade 10 or grade 8 and then from grade 8 to grade 12 and then grade 12 to grade 14 or 16? There is a organization, there is this some sort of
Sequence.
proper
Continuity.
sequence. Continuity, yes.
Continuity.
Yes, I was losing words. I didn't know what to say. So meaning तंजीलुन, अल्लाह सुब्हाना ताला ने बतदरीज उसको नाजिल किया और नाजिल करके भूल नहीं गए, उसके अंदर एक मुनासिब तरतीब रखी, right? So it is a munazzam way of bringing something down. So that is what Bab Tafil brings in the meaning, that there is some organization in the action. Okay, this also belongs to another family which we haven't talked about yet. Is called tafa'ulu, tafa'ulun. And that will be something we will learn in the future. So in that one also there is tanazzalu, and I don't know the characteristic of this family yet, but inshallah we will look into it. Okay, so this was the unzila. Okay, unzila ilayka wa ma unzila min qablik. It doesn't give me anything here, so I can't talk about that. But yukinun, let's look at yukinun. So yukinun, again, it's from Babe Ifad. So it comes from Aikana, Yukinu, Aikin, Mukinun, Mukanun, Ikanun. Okay. The root words are Ya, Kaf, and Nun. Okay. Fele Mudare. Okay. Who can give me the English of Fele Mudare?
Imperfect.
Imperfect. Now next person, Jama.
Plural.
Plural.
Okay.
Plural.
Give chance to other people. Brothers and sisters, anybody knows the meaning of this word? Just say it. Muzakkar,
Masculine.
male. Ghaib, Sister Fazilat.
Not present.
Third person.
Yeah,
Absolute.
third person. Okay. Sister Zahra, Maloom.
Ma'lum,
No.
no, I
Active
don't.
voice.
How many voices we learn? Active voice and passive voice.
Possible.
Maloom is the active voice. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good. So this is the, what are the root letters? Ya, Qaf, Noon. And what is the yukinuna? This is all of this. If you want to give me the grammatical definition of yukinuna, you can tell me all these things about this word yukinuna. And what family is it?
If all.
Alun.
Follow.
Mazi, this is Salasi Mazid or Salasi Mujarrad?
Salasi Mujarrad.
Sarasi.
Simazi.
Mazid.
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 Jazakallah khair, brother Kabir. Okay. So let's do a quick test. Let's do a quick test, okay? Brother Javed was surprised that there is a test now. Okay. All right. So for testing, you can go into this surah, okay, or this site, and let's look at that. Okay. Okay. Who can tell me the meaning of zalika?
This
That
That, right? Zalika is that. Al-kitabu
This
The
one.
book.
is the book.
The
Right?
book.
Okay.
The book.
Raib.
doubt
doubt
Lie, doubt.
Out.
Out. Fihi.
in
In,
it,
in
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 it.
it.
It. Hudan.
Guidance.
guidance
Right.
Cheating.
Guidance.
You guys are cheating, eh?
Yeah.
Lil-muttaqin. Lil-muttaqin.
For the pious. For the
Muttaqin.
believers.
For muttaqin.
Lil-muttaqin for the God conscious.
Conscious. Yeah, pious.
Okay.
God
So
fearing.
God fearing. Now, why am I showing you this? We have recitequran.com where everything is written right there in your face. So even if you want to test yourself, you can't because it's right there. See, the moment I make a mistake of hovering it, you get to see the meaning. So
I
when you
just
want
have
to
a
test your, you're saying
Is-
something?
Yeah. Is pious and God fearing the same or different?
These are different ways of saying the same thing. Pious is also in the same
Same
vicinity.
thing, right?
God
It's-
fearing, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So again, when you want to test yourself, again, it should not take you more than 5-10 minutes. Please do 1 or 2 verses on your own, and you will yourself feel so happy that, oh, I know these. So please try that. One more thing I want to point out. Look at this name here, Dr. Mustafa Khattab. Okay, and then look at the meaning over here, the clear Quran. In the past, you used to see like a translation by Yusuf Ali or something else. Now, this brother, Mustafa Khattab, he lives in the eastern part of Canada, and he is the imam of the some organization. And over the last few years, I would say around in 10 years time, this brother, with the help of others, he has retranslated the Quran to today's standards. Okay. If you have Facebook, you will find him talking about it. Now, what he's saying to us that you know how you used to give a English translation Quran to the people, non-Muslims, to understand the Quran without the Arabic.
Yeah.
How many people are familiar with that?
Yes.
So normally that translation is done by Yusuf Ali, right? So there is a new translation available which is more in sync with today's standards, and is done by brother Dr. Mustafa Khattab. Now he's asking us for help. He's saying that I have done my part, and I would like to distribute this Quran to the whole world, starting from Canada. So you should help me distribute it. So one box has around 52 Qurans or 52 copies, and it costs around 156 bucks. Something. Huh?
Say that again.
Yes. So you can either help me donate these Quran, because we have a bunch of students who stand on the side of the streets and do the dawah work, and they distribute these Qurans. So they need these Qurans to be distributed. So we can help them.
Is this English only or is it English Arabic?
I think is English. The main idea is to translate the Quran in the latest English
Yeah,
standards.
because for the non-Muslim we don't need the Arabic much.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So again, the reason I'm telling you, if you want to participate in this noble cause, you can go to the website and you can participate on your own, or you can go to me. I know people who are doing it right here in Vancouver, and every other month, mashallah, there is a shahada, 1 or 2 shahada, because of this act. The kids are doing, inshallah. Okay, continue one more. Allazina,
And
And
believe.
those who.
those who
Yu'minuna,
they believe
they believe
believe. Bil ghaibi,
In the unseen.
in
and the unseen. Letter Waw,
and
Preposition.
and Yukimuna,
establish
and establish. As-salata,
prayer
Then prayer.
the prayer. Wa mimma,
what
and out of what?
out of what? Razak.
And out of what? Razaqnahum,
What we provide. Or
we have
provide.
provided them. Yunfikuna,
they spend
Or
they spend. Now tell me, don't tell me that Quran is hard. We just need to spend a little bit of time. We can do this on our own, or we can just do it as a group. So if you are still having difficulty spending time on your own, maybe make a small group of your own friends and start sharing with them. Who's gonna do it, inshallah?
Inshallah.
Jazakallah khair. Have a very nice evening. We have one more class on Thursday, inshallah, and then we will take some time off for the vacation. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time out and joining every week. May Allah reward you. And this is, I mean, you may have done a lot of good deeds today, but this is one of them. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards you for every letter we have uttered here. And may Allah accept it from us. So Brother Abrar, do the honor of making the dua.
سبحان الله وبحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.
Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaykum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.